All right, hi everybody. We are here for the presentation for the Association of Biologists. So this is TTUAB. This is our fall semester general meeting. We are doing this via Zoom, recording ourselves so that everybody has an opportunity to see the meeting and get as much out of it as possible. We will do a Q&A session sometime later next week. I will give you as many details as I can for that. This will be about an hour-long session for anybody to pop in and out, ask their questions, get clarification on anything, that sort of thing. So I will hopefully see some of you guys next time. So if I can get this will work. It's not going to the next slide. Next slide, okay. So the purpose of TTUAB is mostly just to promote camaraderie, scientific interactions. We provide some scholarships, and it gives us an opportunity to do community service hours in our community. We want to better Lubbock. We want to better the name of tech as much as we can, and we have a lot of opportunities to do so, which we will talk about more later on in the PowerPoint as well. So my name is Megan Matthews. I am the president for this year. I am very excited to be able to participate in TTUAB and really look forward to getting to know as many of you guys as possible.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rakesh. I'm your vice president for this year, and I'm very happy to help you guys while associating with Texas Tech Association of Biologists.
And hi, everyone. I am Danielle Husband. I am your treasurer this year for TTUAB. And if you haven't heard from me about lab sales, you certainly will. So nice to meet you all.
Hi, everyone. My name is Austin Biddy. I'm the secretary for this year. And if you have any questions about community service or in-service hours, just let me know.
So this is our faculty advisor for the year. Currently we have one, but we are looking into getting more. So if you see Dr. Dinsmore, say hi to him and thank him for being super helpful for us.
All right. So we have few collaborators. Those are working with Texas Tech Association of Biologists. So first of all, Tech ASM, which is an American Society of Microbiology, is a student organization just like us, which is open to all Texas Tech students, graduate students, which is focused on basically on microbiology, which is dedicated to promote microbiology, bacteriology, and all those fields those are related to biology. And our another collaborators are the Association of Natural Resource Scientists, which is basically a part of Natural Resource Management Department. And the third one is the Texas Tech HSC, which is also a collaborator for our student body. So the main point here is the membership point. So it is divided into two parts, which is one is the membership for the associated people, and those are full members. So there's a bit different between these two types of membership. First, if someone is having a membership which is associated membership, is having there's a big difference between the full members. Like they have no dues and no service hours, but if you have full membership, you will have to pay a $40, which was before, if you are getting an early bird membership before 25th of October, you have to pay $40. But after that, you have to pay $50. So it is much easier for you and much better for you to get an early bird membership. And the benefit associated are, those are associated members. They have to attend meetings. They can attend meetings, social events. But those are full members. They have full covered travel funding. Those are eligible for grants, and they can serve as committees, and they can participate in elections as well. But those are not the full members. They have no travel funding. They can't get any grants in aid, and they cannot serve as a committee member. But in detail, you will have Daniel's husband who will tell something in detail related to that.
Well, hey guys, Treasurer here. So this is the expense report and the revenue report from the last academic year. What I kind of want you guys to take from this is, first of all, we ended up with the last year having a profit of about $24,000. That is mainly due to the fact of the shutdown and the lack of the TTAB's conference, which is a pretty large expense to us at TTUAB. I just want to point out too that lab sales are a huge component of our revenue, as well as a huge component to the money we spend. So this year is going to look a lot different. We don't have any wine social expenses nor revenue, and lab sales are also modified, but it's good. We've started ahead of the game with the money that we sold or saved rather in the spring. So good news. All right, and so lab manual sales, most of you guys have heard about this so far, but we had to do a different protocol during this COVID-19 pandemic where we weren't allowed to have any tables downstairs in the basement with traditional lab sales with people signing up for hours. So what really happened was we had TAs distributing materials in their lab and then me later invoicing them on PayPal. So from this decision, there is a slight reduction in the revenue we're going to see as there's a PayPal, basically a credit card fee. But the point that we are at right now, lab manual sales, is really reminding students to pay and also reminding TAs to submit invoices to me to continue collecting money for us. So otherwise, it's been a very successful process. It's just a lot more on the back end and from me. So thank you all for bearing with us with these changes.
All right, so this is going to be some of the bigger changes that we're making to TTUAB this year with COVID. Travel funding, of course, is only for full members, and that's if you're going to present orally or have a poster at a conference, or you're a committee member of a professional organization, or if you're just a first-year student and you want to attend a conference and you don't have anything to present just yet. If there are in-person conferences, we are allowing a maximum of $550 during the academic year for traveling to this conference. However, with the transition to a lot of virtual conferences, we will allow for a maximum of $350 for a registration fee. In order to do this, there are two forms you need to fill out. The hyperlink is down here, and there's also one on the next slide for you to access these documents for the TTUAB travel form. And whenever you fill that out, I receive it electronically, as well as you contact Mason Messerly, and then turn all the receipts into Lisa Dion within 5 days of the return date. So as I mentioned, this slide also has a hyperlink to these travel forms. So these are what the two documents look like. If you have any questions about either one of those, you can email me here at ttuabsecretary@gmail.com. So additionally, we have changes to service hours, which it's a big change. So right now we only are doing cardboard recycling. In the past, we've done plastic recycling, but that has been canceled. So it's just cardboard recycling hours. And that spreadsheet was sent out for you to fill out. And if you have any questions on accessing that, you can contact me as well. Also, we're not doing any seminar hours this year because it's all changing to Zoom, unfortunately. And we're having some issues, of course, with trying to volunteer during a pandemic. So with that in mind, we are no longer having mutually exclusive in-service and community service hours. We're having them both combined. And that allows for us to accommodate people that are working remote, such as people that are not on campus because they don't have permission to be on campus, or people that are down in Waco doing their grad work down there. We have a few students there doing that. And so the service hours suffice by a combination of these in-service and community service hours for a total of 9. So for community service form, there's a hyperlink here for you to access that. And you can have it electronically filled out and sent to me, or you can print it out, have it signed by the person that is leading the event, and then you scan it and send it to me. We're trying to reduce paper contact. So this is just some brief examples of community service hours. I won't belabor you by going through each one. However, the two that are in bold are for sure active at the moment. And then if you have any questions about the South Plains Wildlife Rehabilitation Center, there is a hyperlink there for you to access to find out about community service opportunities through them. And lastly, we have in-service opportunities. So you can serve at a committee, and that's a great way to get about 4 hours waived off of your total hours that you need to do for an academic year. We're working on getting some social media posting through Instagram for TTUAB, and there's more to come about that with details. And once again, we have the cardboard recycling. You can accrue 1 hour from doing that. And there, like I said, you can contact me if you have problems accessing that document to sign up. And we do that every Friday. The cardboard's collected in the west stairwell in a large receptacle. It's pretty obvious. And then you just wheel it over to the dumpster.
So we are seeking a couple of committee chairs. We have various chairs that need to be filled. So we have grants and aid, which was mentioned a little bit earlier. We also have TTAB. So TTABs didn't happen last year because of coronavirus and the entire school shut down. So I was actually committee chair for that last year. So if you have lots of questions, I can help with that as best as I can. We also need somebody for fundraising, someone for outreach, and then someone for recycling. And so if we can get somebody for all of these, you will have 4 service hours waived. This is just an incentive to get people to actually do this and to help out and that sort of thing. So if you have questions about any of these, please reach out to any one of us really. It'll just kind of depend on which section you're looking into, but definitely reach out to one of us and we will help you as best as we can and move forward with that. So that is all we have for our presentation today. I hope that this has been informative and has helped you guys figure out what is going on. I know there are a lot of changes due to COVID and trying to figure out how to do all this different stuff without contact and remote and everything else. So like I said earlier, we will do a Q&A session probably sometime next week, and I will send out an email with those details as well so that you guys are able to attend that, and hopefully you all come with lots of questions and we can clarify anything that needs clarifying. So thank you so much for watching this, and hopefully I see you guys around.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay.